you have one person clapping.
Enter.
Can you guys clap, please? Thank you.
Thank you very
Man.
much. No, don't everybody get up. That's fine.
How's it going?
Good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Please make
Thank
yourself
you.
at home. We just saw that clip. It was so ominous.
I was going to say, I love you in comedies.
Yeah.
It's a laugh riot.
That was some of my best comedic
That
work
was,
there.
the timing was impeccable.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
So last week's episode turned your character Vance saying, "That's it. Dun 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 dun. Ciao, Pascal. NCIS.
Well, from
goodbye."
the looks of things, it looks like NCIS, as we know it, is about to go under, about to be rolled over into another agency. And unless something very important and very dramatic happens, you know, this could be the end for the NCIS as we know it.
You know what that important thing is, right?
I do.
Viewership.
Exactly.
That's what we're all looking for, man.
Absolutely.
All of us.
Help.
Yes.
It's amazing because I had a conversation a while ago with one of my bosses, and he's like, I just want to win an Emmy. I just want to win an Emmy. I'm like, dude, give me longevity, and I'm a happy
an Emmy,
camper.
yeah.
23 years. There have been the number of Emmy Award-winning, critic darling shows that have come and gone over the last 23 years.
And you got a statue.
I'll
That's
take
it.
the longevity.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't know anyone who does not know NCIS, and the proof is in
Right.
500 episodes.
Yeah.
That's like
It's
running
amazing.
from here to LA and back.
I said it's for me it's the Hollywood equivalent of living to be 105 years old.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like dog years. Hollywood is its own perspective.
When you tell people you've been on a series for 18 years, they're like they don't know whether to be happy for you or just to be like, oh, whatever. Yes, yeah.
But being in the business, like we said, being in this business, that is so incredible.
Their careers don't last 18
No.
seasons. I mean, so for us, I mean, for me, it's 18 seasons. I still feel like, you know, my running joke is I'm one of the newcomers. I didn't come until season 5, so I've only been on it for 18 seasons. But it's crazy.
I'm blanking on the actor. I just saw him in that little preview.
Oh, he's got the great hair.
The great hair. He was in Talladega Nights.
Gary Cole, he was
Unbelievably.
in the Brady Bunch movies.
Right.
He was, yeah.
So you have these group of actors who are hilarious. I mean, Wilmer Valderrama still does great comedy.
Fez, it was, you know,
right.
Yes.
And then you guys are all together, and it's a fairly serious show. Do you guys have to?
So
chop
you know
it up
where the the comedy happens between takes. It's when the camera
Obviously.
between takes. It's like, okay, let's stop this nonsense and get back to being serious crime solvers again.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of fun between takes.
I bet after that speech at the podium where NCIS was coming to a close, I mean, were you trying to keep a straight face? You were.
Well, you know, you do the best you can, but eventually one of us, because it really is a bunch of class clowns who are all pretending to be serious. So it's a great working environment. One of the best things about doing the show for so many years. It's fun to go to work.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
so
and
good.
Gary Cole, who plays this character, who's there's a movie.
Office Space.
Office Space.
Office Space,
Yes.
Classic.
Yeah.
When do you get to a point where you were able to direct?
Yeah.
Like, because you direct as well.
I've got, I think, somewhere near 30 episodes of NCIS under my belt now.
What
as
was it
director.
that kind of? I always wonder about this actors.
You know, I tell you, I come from the theater. I had directed for the stage, but I'd never directed for television before. And it was really people around me who said, you know, you have the temperament. You should direct. And I was like, what have I been talking in my sleep?
Oh, no.
I never said I wanted to direct. And for years, I had people, managers, agents, you know, all the people around me were saying, you really should direct. You really should direct. And I was like, okay, just to prove you wrong, just to end this conversation, I'm going to go into the producer's office and tell them I'm interested in directing. And they're going to give me 30 reasons why I can't because of scheduling, this, that, and the other. And we can squash this once and for all. So I went in and I said, yeah, I'm interested in directing. And they said, how about 8 weeks from today? And
That's amazing.
That's exactly what
No
happened.
good deed goes unpunished.
No good deed goes
I
unpunished.
love that they're open to it, though. Like,
Yeah.
I love, because you guys have a completely different perspective than someone who is a director. The actors,
Yeah.
I mean, you're an actor's director.
And I think for actors too, it's always nice when the director also is an actor because you speak the language.
Yeah,
understand?
you're in the
and
trenches.
sometimes the best thing you can do as a director is not say or do anything. It's like a good parent. Sometimes you have to know when to step in and when to just let them work it out.
I think that's what Clint Eastwood doesn't say action, he just says whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. You once said that if you didn't make it in Hollywood, you would come back to New York and do theater. When was the last time you were on stage in New York? Do you remember?
Oh, wow. Well, I literally walked off the stage, the Broadway stage in 1990 because I was doing the play The Piano Lesson, the original. I've now lived long enough to have seen a revival of a play that I did on Broadway, which was just sort of it's sort of an out-of-body surreal experience when you're like, wow, they're doing a revival. I was in the original.
I was in the original.
Now I'm being revived, you know, so That was 1990, and I got a call from my friend Charles S. Dutton, who was playing the lead in the play that we were doing on Broadway. We had been on the road doing the regional production of The Piano Lesson for 3 years, which culminated on a Broadway run in 1990. And then shortly after it closed, I got a call from Charles S. Dutton in Hollywood saying, I want you to come out and audition for a pilot.
Yes.
And I said, what's a pilot? He goes, it's the first, because I was a stage actor.
Right.
It's the first, you idiot, it's the first episode of a
And
series.
that was Rock.
And I literally went out thinking, I'm a stage actor, I'll never get the job. I go in and I got the job, and that was 30 years ago.
No good deed goes unpunished.
No good deed goes unpunished.
That's
yes.
fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Congratulations on
Thank
everything.
you.
It looks like you are still having fun.
I'm having fun, and I've learned something new today.
What's that?
You're shampooing 3 times a week now, is what I heard.
Once every 3 days.
Once every 3 days. That's amazing.
The head.
With that head of hair, I mean.
I learn something new every day. That's a, you know.
If we do nothing, we provide.
That's my takeaway from this.
You are welcome.
Rocky, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
really,
you.
really good treat. The 500th episode of NCIS airs tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Really? 3 days.